Well, we did it. We made it back to the farm, and welcome to another vlog update. Today's gonna be packed because it's harvest day. We haven't been here for a total of 1 month. It's day 56 flower in the large flower room, in the 4x8, everything Battle of the Breeders is gonna be going into the studio, final bud shots, final photography 360 shots, and it's been a month since I've been back home, since we've been able to do an update, so it's perfect timing. I might even take you guys out to the autoflowers really quick for a quick doobie and check up. Things are insane in there, but yeah, over the past month, we've had a crazy adventure. We were 3 weeks in California throughout the Emerald Triangle.
We're going in to look at the throbber.
Oh my God, oh, that's so sticky.
You know what to do. This is probably the closest thing to a dream come true. Then we quickly headed over to Europe. Quick stop in Amsterdam and over to Morocco for the third trip. Seeing for the first time legalization happening there in front of our eyes. Insane. So yeah, kick back, relax. If you guys don't subscribe, make sure you do that right now. Welcome to HomeGrowTV. Let's get this next vlog rolling. It's harvest day. Right on, we got Grow Bro Brian ready to roll. It's been a month since I've seen this guy. Un mes largo, no? But overall, he's done a great job. We're gonna go see the plants, see how he's maintained everything at a health and where it's at. So the plan today is everything's going in the studio. Paco from Mary Jane Shots is gonna be coming over. We're gonna be doing final photography and video today. So we're gonna get a list of our favorite phenos and start bringing them into the studio. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Let's hit it. I got a mojito rolled up. All right, we got our trusty pheno hunting book. We're gonna head inside, pick our favorite phenos from everything Battle of the Breeders that's worth shooting. Picking out our favorite aromas and terps. Some of the nicer structure leaning ones are basically our winners. We're gonna be taking into the studio. So yeah, remember we did grow a lot of phenos from pretty much everything Battle of the Breeders, but today, or for the final video, we're really just gonna be putting in our favorite phenos. Here we are, officially gonna be checking out Grow Bro Brian's work over the last month. And remember, this cycle, we have not used the dehumidifier whatsoever or the air conditioning back there. Total rough test on everything. So we're gonna be keeping an eye out, see if we do see any powdery mildew, if we do see any mold whatsoever. And at first glance, everything is looking good and already getting a nice fade on. Oh yeah, so these lilac diesels already getting a good fade going. That's nice. Some of the banana biscottis right here, curling up, terping up. Looking good. And then this whole side over here is all purple. This is all the Nerds Rope Baby Yoda crosses mixed in with a few Battle Royales right there. And this is another Battle Royale. This thing still needs a bit. But everything else is pretty much good to go in harvest. Everything's looking good. We're gonna take a look at the trichomes here in a bit. But so far, so good. Good work, Brian. Everything looking good, brother. Awesome, dude. So here's the list of our favorite phenos. I think it's about 20 something, plus we're gonna shoot all the Baby Yodas and all the Nerds Rope. They're actually looking pretty cool in the differences. And then everything else, we're just gonna pick our favorite pheno, 2 or 3 that we see that we like, get them in the studio and compare. Been a long 3 weeks away, been non-stop, moving around, shooting, crazy the things that we've seen. But here we are back home and getting right back to it, finishing off what is the Battle of the Breeders, bringing them to the studio. So it's time to start carrying some plants inside. Let's get to work.
Let it bounce.
Committing the biggest sin we ever could be, bringing the flowers outdoors, but it's harvest time, guys. Chill out, man. We've done it a few times before too for studio shots. But honestly, on the mold check, on the mite check, everything is looking clean and really good. Once again, that IPW, for those international Athena users, it's proved itself to be really good, dude. There it is. There goes the very first one into the studio. Get this party started.
Let it bounce.
Beautiful. So there we are. We're just gonna do a simple little stand. We'll put them on to rotate. We're gonna stick to black, but we might whip out the pink today. But there's our first model, the Smackdown, going in the studio. Machi, you can't be in here. Or you can be in here, you just can't be smelling the plants. All right, midway through the shoot so far with all the ladies, and video is going well. Probably a quarter of the way done, and look who shows up, dude. Paco, Mary Jane shots in the house.
Hey, my guys, how are you doing?
So you know what that means, guys. 360s gonna be happening simultaneously while we're filming.
I think it's the 4th day of hunting flowers, right? 5th day.
You've been here already. This is your 4th time back shooting flowers now on Battle of the Breeder stuff, right? The outdoor stuff you shot.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts so far?
Oh, that depends on what you're looking at, right? Because the plants we shot last time were huge, but this is just a different batch, and all of them are amazing. It's hard to choose one.
What do you think? What are some that stand out to you?
Bro, I'm loving FX3. Yeah, the taste and the lilac diesel. Yeah. Holy man. There's this hazy plant with huge buds, probably gonna finish like this. Just look.
And then, oh yeah, that's right, the Baby Yoda and Nerds Rope, those are coming up to shoot.
Bro, the smell, oh my god, disturbs. Baby Jaw and Nerds Rope, oh my god. I need these plants on my own.
Alright, dude, so here's the plan. Like I said, midway through shooting, we're gonna grab all the photo gear and for the first time set up the studio in the office. Photos happening at the exact same time as video. It's going down, it's content day. I can't wait to see your pictures, buddy. It's gonna be nuts.
FX3, look at this. This is fire.
I'm gonna pop it up on the screen right now. Let's grab this stuff. We're going out to the studio, right? So here, bro, as you head out to the office.
To the office with the MP6X to doing some 360s.
These are the, what, Einstein flashes? So what's the general plan today? You're gonna head to the office, and what are you doing in there?
Today I'm probably shooting a different light scheme because I want it to look different. So we'll see what happens.
So there it is, 360s, all of our favorite phenos, coming soon. Let's do it.
It's my favorite song.
And then here's all the ones we've shot. In a bit, Paco's gonna come back, pick his favorite buds from each one of these, frozen bag. We got the Scrooge over there, the banana biscotti. All these are gonna make for some sick photos, cool comparison, and it's all coming together, guys. Battle of the Breeders full episode coming soon from Seed to Harvest, and everyone else from the Discord community. Shout out to everyone for throwing down in there. I know I haven't been in there much, but it's really cool to see the community everyone's created in there with comparisons on week-to-week basis, and we're going to be keeping ours in this video format. So much love to everyone in Battle of the Breeders Discord. Let's get back to shooting. Well, good morning. Day 2, content day. Last night was a late one. Not too late, but she was somewhat late. Oh, Machi, where's your toy? Where's your toy? Ready? Good girl. Anytime you see a toy, you gotta stop everything you're doing and do a quick little throw for Machi, dude. She loves it. Day 2 content day. Video went great. We have like, I don't know, 6 plants left. Photos are in full swing. Paco's been thrown down till late last night, getting all the 360s done for this comparison. We have just the tail end of everything left. Still quite a few. We're doing a lot of the Nerds Rope, a lot of the Baby Yoda cross the Nerds Rope, which is the Jedi Juice. And those we just filmed, unreal. Unreal on the terps. I'm not giving up too much right now until the full episode, but let's just say we may have found a few favorites in a few different strains. You're gonna be blown away. So I'm gonna take you guys into the studio. We're gonna check up on Mary Jane's shots, see how everything is going. Then I'll take you guys up here and we'll go see our outdoor patio plants in the nature and the elements, how those are going. I can already see some buds, some purple, a little bit of fading already happening. And then we'll head out to the greenhouse. Brian's just out there right now getting all the autoflowers watered up and some of the big mamas that are flowering out back there left in the pots. Most of the stuff is harvested, but the autos, you're gonna be in for a shock when you see those. So let's head into the studio and see what's going on. So here's the waiting list, waiting to get shot inside by Mary Jane Shots. I'm then taking you inside. What is up, brother?
How are you doing? Good morning, guys.
Good morning, bro.
Super happy doing all this.
How'd it go last night?
Oh, amazing. I shot till like 12:30 or so, till the battery died, and we're just starting with the first video today.
Nice. You already got your coffee in ya? Nice.
Smackdown right now.
Nice. So right now you're shooting the Smackdown from Seed Stalkers. Any the ones from
Plant. Sick plant.
Nice, huh? Any of the plants from yesterday stand out? I know you have a bunch left. You have all this left. You have this left.
This is what we shoot yesterday.
Nice.
So what I liked the most was probably this Battle Royale because it stings exactly how I like to.
The Battle Royale.
Yeah. This plant specifically is like a fruna. It's a Colombian sweet. I love that smell. And another plant that surprised me a lot was the lilac diesel.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the lilac diesel has this old school haze that we all love. Oh my god, amazing, amazing.
Big buds, yeah, hazy.
Yeah,
as
huge
fuck,
buds,
dude.
not big, huge buds.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Big buds, so nice. Here's the dry rack.
Look.
Smoke test going for, yeah, look at that. That's the lilac diesel. Wow. Unreal.
I like this too, but
The banana
maybe
biscottis.
it doesn't look the best, but the terps on this are super loud.
Yeah, banana
Biscotti, I love this plant.
Something special in there with the biscottis going on, but that's sick to hear that you like the Battle Royale, bro. That was one of our random
Beautiful.
throw-ins from Copycat Genetics.
Amazing plant.
So this one right here, the Battle Royale, one of your favorites.
Amazing. That's probably my favorite plant in this grow. Look at this, man.
Yeah, big buds, beautiful.
Sick.
Can't wait to see the pictures, bro.
And the color, woof, is amazing. I love this color. In terms of colors, there's FX3. Whoa.
Yeah, FX3 is gorgeous. Really nice FX3, both of them really beautiful. Purple, candy, strawberry.
It's a great plant. Easy to trim, easy to grow, with great results.
So it sounds like your photo just finished up over here. Is that correct? Nice. Little behind the scenes on Paco's process here. We got the MP6X from Biolabs in the testing right now to see if it's going to be our final 360 tool, or maybe we end up one day testing some other gear. But so far, seems to be working wonders. Nice, bro. Smack down.
Beautiful plant.
Oh, I can't wait to see the pictures, bro.
And it stinks.
Yeah.
I really like that.
So there it is. This is what Mary Jane Schatz is using to rotate the buds 360 for flashes. Rocking the Einsteins. We got one here as the key light kind of, and then one top like backlight, huh? Or what do you call that one at the top, bro?
To me, it's some kind of halo light. I
Halo
just
light,
want
okay,
to create some kind of halo around the leaves and the top of the bud. But I'm using this one as a key light.
Right.
So this is the real light.
So this is cool, dude. This whole little back area is kind of working for photos, huh? Maybe this becomes the final photo studio. I don't know what you think. Oh, hold on. What do you say? You're gonna shoot what?
My favorite plant.
Your favorite plant?
Yes.
And this is
The
which?
Scrooge.
The Scrooge.
Number 2. The Scrooge number 2 is f***ing loud. This smells like it's going to hit you like a train.
Oh yeah.
Like, just
Big
like
time.
that, yeah.
Scrooge. So this is Compound Genetics. Shout out Seedsman for making these available for those international participation, dude. Because Colombia, this is not easy to get. Look at that. Beautiful bud.
Really insane. I can tell that whatever you smoke from this is going to put you to sleep maybe a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a strong one, dude. Well, good work in here so far, brother. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go take a look at the outdoor plants, see how Brian's doing the watering, and then finish the indoor shooting. We're almost done. We're down to like the Cali Octane. We have another Scrooge inside. I found another Scrooge, by the way. And then a few of the homemade crosses with the emoji, and then one with the Don Megan Gorilla Candy. So it's kind of cool to be cataloging some of the homemade crosses as well today. But yeah, let's take you guys up here. Let's take a look at this, dude. So I literally haven't been up here since we originally brought them up here. And that's when they started flowering. Wow. Oh my God. Holy smokes, dude. This is insane, bro. So I'll give you a little close up, but I think we're gonna have to shoot some of these buds as well because they're looking ready. And let's see how resistant they really are, because right here we have the Smackdown. This is from Seed Stalkers. This is supposed to be, again, one of their most resilient plants that is known to man. Yelka from Seed Stalkers even told me, he's like, bro, throw it outside, throw rain on it, throw sun at it, throw everything you can at it from the elements. And let's see if you get any issues. So at first glance, I see 0 issues whatsoever. Frosty, crazy, purple buds, man. This is so nice. This Smackdown, everything is probably the most beautiful. Holy smokes. I'm blown away. And the fade coming on him right now. Amazing, bro. Wow. So our next one up here, also Smackdown. This one is not getting purple, but frosty, really stacking up. Some big buds here. Oh yeah, this one's looking good right here, for example. Look at this thing, dude. Really nice. I can't believe the amount of production on here. This is clearly a big producer. Wow. Unreal. Really good on both Smackdowns. So for mold check, don't see any powdery mildew, which is a miracle in Colombia. Nope, no powdery mildew. Wow, look at the size on this stem, bro. That's a little tree trunk right there. Gorgeous. But yeah, looking up in the canopy, I don't see any issues whatsoever with powdery mildew. Yeah, sure, we have a few of these leaves, you know, dying off. Nice little sweet aroma there, right? So a few deficient leaves, but other than that, not even any bud rot. And it has been raining here. There's even a dead bug in here, which is often a good starter of mold. A little bug crawls in there and dies and molds out, but not even that's molding. Nice, sweet little spider webs going on. This thing's been living in the nature, bro. Holy shit. Also on the purple one, same thing, just fading out. Getting a few of these leaves dying out. But on the mold check, I don't see anything. This is incredible. It's perfectly airy enough to not have caused any mold, but it just stacks wonderfully. Like this main cola is just a bunch of buds. Look at this thing, dude. I'm blown away right now, guys. So, literally blown away. This is so nice. No mold, no powdery mildew, just some good old fading leaves, which is kind of what you want to see at the end of flower. And they're looking darn near close to harvest. Like, unreal. Wow. Seed Stalkers, I will admit, I am pleasantly surprised with this. This looks better than the indoor, the outdoor, in the greenhouse. Paco, dude, I'll bring it down to you, but I think we have another bud to shoot. It's fucking perfect. It's a Smackdown.
Chimba. And it's outdoor.
It's outdoor, bro. Nothing mold. No powdery mildew, no bud rot anywhere, bro.
Wow.
Extremely resistant. And the buds, I think, are perfect for shooting, bro. Wow, so really nice, pleasantly surprised again with the Smackdown Seed Stalkers. Clearly a nice producer, really resistant. Now, let's check out the Banana Biscottis. Oh my God, looking really good at first glance. I don't see any powdery mildew either. Holy smokes, guys. I think maybe I gotta do more outdoor growing like this without the greenhouse. These look amazing. Better than some of the indoor plants. Better than some of the greenhouse plants. Just getting hit by the sun like this in the direct is doing wonders out here. Unreal. Both phenos, frosty, curling up. Getting that purple undercarriage already. And no powdery mildew. I don't see any bud rot either, but I really gotta pull this thing apart. She's quite dense. Nothing. I'm blown away, guys. We're getting some serious frost going on. Definitely leafy and a little larfy, but that's kind of what I expected anyway on the outdoors. But what is surprising is just the frost level on here is really nice. And they definitely could go longer. So like, even though the Smackdowns kind of look like they're ready, I think they're definitely ready for photos. These could go a little bit longer and are gonna really fill out. But again, I'm just so blown away, even pulling apart this canopy like this, that there's no mold in here, dude. Like not even powdery mildew. That is so crazy. It's been so humid. It's been raining nonstop. So maybe we potentially have an extremely resistant strain in the Banana Biscotti as well. I don't know. This one's definitely frostier. Definitely frostier on this one. And then same thing, if we start pulling this one apart, looking deep in, no mold on anything. Not one patch of mold anywhere on these plants. Blown away, guys. I know it might sound normal to some of you that live in a dry climate, but in Colombia, where the humidity is often already really high, this part of the year we've been getting a lot of rain as well. You would just always expect to see mold, at least a little bit somewhere on some plants, right? We've seen it in the greenhouse, and we're gonna go down there today and check on the autos, and you're gonna see there's a little bit of mold already starting to chunk out on a few of them. The test was, can we beat the mold and get to flower quick enough? Oh, I found the first piece of mold, bro. I found the first little bit of mold on the banana biscotti. Tiny bit, just starting to mold right there. Yeah, I know, it shouldn't. This is the only piece right here that I found molding out. Unreal. Looking frosty everywhere else. One little moldy chunk right there. Let's see if we pull these apart. Oh, just fucking frosty buds. Going into the freezer with these ladies. So yeah, beautiful. Really nice, dude. Very pleasantly surprised and really happy with the banana biscottis on this outdoor test. I would genuinely recommend this now to outdoor growers, especially in those cold regions, those wet regions. Smackdown produces. All right. So after really furtherly inspecting everything, I did find one tiny little area right in there where mold is starting now on the Smackdown. It's just starting in there. But everything else is just perfectly clear. Nothing else going on for mold. Look at that, dude. It's looking beautiful. So there it is. First and only little chunk, and then on the green one, like you would just expect in a huge bud like this, there would be mold in here somewhere. And I can't find any. Crazy. Wow. Well, am I ever glad that we ran this test. And I feel like it was perfect time to come up here. I mean, this is fast too for them to get this ripe. You know, the total amount of flower days, it's not that long. It's really short actually to be this far along and this fat, and this thick. What does this Smackdown smell like? Okay, nice. Light fruity, had like a little spice back to it. Smackdown. Yep, it's like a little bubble gum-ish, but nice and fruity. It's really nice. This one here, banana biscotti terp check. Nice. Definitely leaning more on that creamy kind of biscotti end. Banana biscotti, dude. Really? There you go. Definitely biscotti leaning, which is nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see in this banana biscotti, was something on that creamy side. Cakey, dessert. Really nice. Well done indeed. Right on. Let's head down to the greenhouse, check out the autoflowers and the big mamas, which is a cool comparison because the big mamas went into flower at the same time these ones did, the same height. Only difference is they're in the greenhouse. So let's see. All right, time to take it into the greenhouse now, see how everything has been progressing since we've been away for a month. The first biggest change, look at everything harvested. Everything is now harvested in the freezer. One bud set aside to be able to do a little smoke test on. A lot of them we've already done that test on. First big change in the greenhouse is everything's harvested and get ready for the changes. I've been reading a lot of you guys' comments on the last vlog as far as suggestions, raised beds, drip lines, everything. Thank you guys so much for everyone who's throwing down in the comments on these type of episodes. But now let's take a look at the autoflowers because this blew my mind. So here we go. At a first glance, this one right here is extremely susceptible to powdery mildew. Oh my God. It is just full with powdery mildew. But then her neighbor has nothing. So interesting to see the resistance difference on one compared to the other. I wonder if this one's just, what is going on here? I've never seen one so riddled with powdery mildew. But other than that, fuck man, frosty, looking good, great producer. Don't even want to touch her, but looking amazing there. And then here's another one of her neighbors right here, and there's no powdery mildew whatsoever. Did we get any bud rot? Doesn't look like it. Looking really good. Wow, frosty. Frosty, frosty. Okay, yeah, first little chunk of little mold going on right here. But man, gee golly, these are almost looking ready. Here's a big fat chunker bud, man. It'd be nuts if there's no mold going on in here. And there's little chunks here and there. I mean, with such a big bud, how could it not be? But yeah, a little mold here and there. We're gonna have to cut all these chunks out. And I think this will be the crazy test. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but a test with these autos, I've never done this before or seen anyone else do it. I'm sure people have, I'm not saying I'm the first, but I wanna do fresh frozen on everything here and also wash it just to see. Because the turnaround was so fast on these. To be able to turn something like this around in between cycles, you know, get an extra harvest in, and if it did produce like a decent amount in fresh frozen, that would be really cool. But these are all going to be going into the greenhouse. 50 Emerald Fires from the Humboldt Seed Company right here. But for the most part, just scanning here, a lot of these look good. I see a few that were definitely taken over by mold, but for the most part, a lot of them finished out really nice. Look at this one. It's looking beautiful, dude. Frosty. Thick. Wow. Looking really good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous. Wow. It's crazy to see literally with your own two eyes that some are just good and resistant to both the bud rot and powdery mildew, whereas other ones like that first one we seen, or this one right here, also just riddled with powdery mildew all over her. And then all of her neighbors next to her, clear, clear. You know, looking good. This one got taken over by bud rot. We've already chopped a big bud off her. The next one's already starting to go, so susceptible for sure to bud rot on that one. But for the most part, that's a very small average on here. Everything else is looking good. Whoa, that is a crazy looking auto, man. I didn't know autos got this good. It's been a long time since I tried autos. Just thick buds though. Frosty from top all the way to bottom. Everything is looking good, dude. Look at this bottom bud here. What are these terps like? Wow, that's a very nice OG. So my first thoughts, I'm blown away by what the autos did out here. I would still say another few days at max, and then we're gonna put everything into the freezer, keep a few buds to test on the smoke test, but it's just crazy to see. I didn't know what to expect doing autos outdoors, if it was gonna make it, how big they were gonna get, you know, if they were gonna get mold and what that was gonna look like. But honestly, very few did end up getting mold. Nice small percentage. Some obviously did, especially the ones close here to the curtain, like on the side, because we don't even have this covered up yet. Eventually we do got to put in some type of curtain we can pull down at night for hard rain, you know, just kind of seal it up. But just open air test, looking really good. Beautiful. I can't believe there's no spider mites out here. Frosty, light green, big chunky, looking gorgeous. Then look at this purple one, dude. This purple one's nifty. Wow. Look at this thing. That looks like an indoor nug right there. Emerald Fire OGs. Great autoflower test indeed. Wow, wow, wow. Unreal. So cool. All the autos, impressive. Looking really good, ladies. Well done. Now I want to see these big mamas back here. So just like up top, we have, I think, a smackdown or two, and then we got a few banana biscottis. This one here is a smackdown. Look at the difference. Started flower the same time, same pot size, same age, and just produced way less. I will say, definitely more bud, a little bit less leaf, but like, way less of a producer here. Interesting. Looking good though. Way earlier on flower. And that kind of seems to be the trend with everything out here. Seems like it's going to take way longer to flower than the full outdoor test. Here's the banana biscottis. Frosty, starting to get that purple a little bit. But yeah, I guess a little bit of a denser bud. But way smaller bud than what's up top. Oh, first little patch of powdery mildew there, which we didn't even see up top. Here's another banana biscotti. I don't know. I feel like the top ones were actually looking better. Somehow they did fully better in just open air, outdoor sun, wind, rain, everything. What a crazy test. And this one right here looks like to be a banana biscotti as well. Probably the furthest along. Frosty, smaller buds. See a little bit of powdery mildew in there already. Also in there. So there must just be less airflow and that sun. It's crazy to see a few more issues in here than we even seen in our full outdoor tests, like little bit of powdery mildew here and there. Obviously they're next to something that, you know, already had powdery mildew, could have a big influence on it. Also just not the same amount of airflow going on in here. And then the sun doesn't hit as hard in here as it does out there either. So I'm blown away by that full outdoor test now, especially comparing to this greenhouse test. Everything looks like it needs a little bit longer out here than it does up there. And not nearly as big of a buds or a producer. Here we go is the last smackdown to check out. This one actually ended up finishing quickly. It looks like she's almost getting to done. Way less of a producer than the one up there. Also looking good though, healthy. No major bud rot. Tiny bits of patches of powdery mildew here and there. But that's what this test was for, you know, was to see. So she's not fully resistant in powdery mildew, and getting some in the greenhouse where she's not at all getting any up there, which is, did I just learn something new? I think I did. That would be that there's potential here in Colombia to grow bud outdoors with no greenhouse whatsoever. Does that mean we test in the field as well to see what that would be like? Or do we just continue doing small test batches up there? Oh my God, I think I found the source of the powdery mildew, dude. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's just riddled with powdery mildew. And I've noticed too with other plants like zucchinis or squashes and stuff often are very susceptible to powdery mildew. Probably not a good idea to have this kind of stuff going on in the greenhouse next to the ladies. But again, full trial run and learning so much on this first harvest of autos. The first harvest we did up here of everything as well. Our first potted plants in the back versus the potted outdoor plants. Unreal. I think we're gonna have to shoot a nice bud of this Emerald Fire auto, a bud or two, 360s with Paco. I think we're gonna have to shoot some up there as well. These ones down there aren't quite ready yet, but my oh my, looking good, guys. Throw down in the comments, let me know what your thoughts were, what improvements we need to be making. And biggest thing I wanna know, because it's getting time, what should we pop in here next? What should we throw down? Another pheno hunt? Should we do some of our favorites? You know, we got some really cool beans coming back from the Emerald Triangle on that whole pheno hunt throughout California. Some really good outdoor stuff. So maybe that's what gets popped in here, but let me know. Whatever is thrown down most in the comments, I often write that down. So what strains should we be throwing in here next, guys? Let me know. All right, now let's get back inside. It's time to keep shooting. Like I said, we have a few more buds to shoot. A lot more buds to take photos of. And then tomorrow, Santi from Rosin Bogota is going to be stopping in, and we're doing our first few washes because both freezers are going to be full. So fresh frozen, big batch coming. That's starting tomorrow. Whew.